Do you remember the last time that you played around with bubble wrap? How sometimes it was even more exciting than the actual package that you ordered? Well, you're not alone. So it got me thinking, why do people love bubble wrap so much and why is it so much fun? Welcome to Geekly to You, and today we'll talk about why Poppets and Simple Dimples are so much fun. Okay, the video is about Poppets. For me, bubble wrap was like God's gift, sent from the heavens above. Today, Poppet is not just a remake of old school bubble wrap, it's a trend and a part of pop culture. On TikTok, the hashtag Poppet already racked up 2.3 billion views. That's bullshit, it should have been 7 billion. Why haven't you watched it? All kidding aside, for our mature audiences, Poppet and other fidget toys are really good for relieving stress, and unlike bubble wrap, it doesn't run out. You can pop it anytime, anywhere, for as long as you want. Some toy companies are reporting that their orders of 500,000 of these things are running out in a week. Because of how high demand is on Amazon, you can get it for $10, despite the fact that it's just a cheap piece of rubber. Find out more about supply and demand in our other video. But the real question is, how are things like Poppet and the fidget spinner linked to our psychological functions? You could say it's all about satisfaction and relieving stress. You can consider these things a sensory toy. Now, these sorts of toys have long been used by psychologists to help kids with anxiety issues. Some scientists question whether or not fidgeting actually helps you stay focused, while others claim that it's the body's natural response to doing boring and mundane tasks to help you stay focused. Do toys like Poppet help you stay concentrated? Let me know in the comments. Now, obviously Poppets are just the latest in the long line of stress-relieving toys. The first one that we already mentioned is bubble wrap, which accidentally saved millions of people from the stress that they didn't even know they had. Then in the 70s, we got this little thing that drove everybody crazy to see if they could solve it. And by the way, the maximum number of moves that you need to solve any Rubik's Cube is 20, regardless of how mixed up it is. Then, in elementary school, we all had those little koosh balls. Remember the ones that you try to squeeze and pop, but you never could regardless of how strong you were? And then everything changed when this thing showed up. Now, this was the first toy to take the internet age by storm a few years ago, and even I bought one, even though I hate fun. My favorite thing about these things is I remember reading on Reddit that a bunch of people put all their money into buying these wholesale and then they didn't know what to do with them and were really stressed out. Oh, the irony. How many more hashtags do you think Poppet will get on TikTok before it's gone forever? And now, for the informative part of the video. Did you know that if your IQ is about the same as your shoe size, you can put marbles into these little holes, fill it with glue, wait until it dries, and then use it as a very high-end foot massager? Pretty crazy, right? Let me know what you think about that and leave your footback in the comments. For the more cultured viewer, you can also... For our more cultured viewers, you can use a Poppet as an ice tray by filling it with water and placing it in the freezer, and then having some really suspicious looking ice cubes. So if you do have a chance to grab one of these things, you might as well buy one, because you never know how stressed out you'll be from the dangers of modern life. It's always good to have this thing lying around on your desk, just in case you need it to relieve some stress. So I hope you like this video. Click like, click subscribe, click whatever else you want to click on your screen, and stay geekly, my friends.